Hey guys, welcome to Fishing Sim World. I know, a fishing game on my channel. A lot of you probably don't know that I have been into fishing for absolutely years. And used to do a lot of fishing games on the channel. Actually, me and Banky, a name that I've not brought up on the channel for many years, me and him used to do Casual Fishing Friday. It's just a chill stream. I know a lot of you probably wouldn't find it interesting, and times have changed on YouTube where I really can't do that. But I've got a fish on right now. It's a game that, to be honest, I got through Keymailer quite some time ago. Should have done a video on it when I had early access, but it was crap. I did a video on it, and I'll be straight honest, and apologies if you don't like swearing here. I just shit talk the game at that point, and I never put the video up, because I was literally just bad-mouthing it the whole way through, and I didn't want to do that. So I deleted the video. After a while I had it on there, and I got something else for the game through Keymailer. That's not what I wanted, but it was the trophy pack, and it was like, you know what, I've been playing this game a lot, and I've actually been kind of enjoying it, just as like the Hunter Call of the Wild, just to chill and fish. None of this online Fishing Planet or Russian fishing where you've got to work up. I just want to go fish. Whether it's realistic or not, I just want to go fish. I'm hooked up, so I thought, you know what, let's do a video for Sunday and just chill. So here we go. So I believe this map here is based in America. I don't know how accurate these areas actually are, but I think we've got what looks to be right there a pike or a muskie hooked up, and it seems big. And it was like, you know what, I have to start recording here. So we'll start fighting the fish. I don't know what the audio is going to be like. I'll just actually go into the settings here and see if we can just crank it. Dialogue, ambient, we'll put that up. Hit apply. Now, some of the fishing, I'm going to get technical here from my experience. Honestly, the way the fish fight as far as the bass and stuff like that, it's so bad still. It really is. It's, considering this game's made by Dovetail. They're in the UK. There's probably a good chunk of them have never fought a bass, whether it's smallmouth, largemouth, in their life. And the way they fight is just wrong. But there again, to be brutally honest, and this is why the video never went live in the first place, I reamed, absolutely reamed Dovetail in the first place, because they are probably one of the worst developers out there. As far as, yeah, games early access, DLC, DLC, DLC. And here we are, what have we got, what have we got, what have we... Oh, wow. That's some tiger muskie. Look at how wide the head is. Oh, it's a northern pike. Oh, yes, 17 pound. I would be happy than a pig in shit if I caught this. Dang. Alright, so we'll go toggle view, and I need to change. You guys won't be able to see this, but I'm going to change the shortcut key for me taking a screenshot quick. I need to make it something that I know is probably, I haven't got set up over here, so. And get out of that, and then we can go. There we go. So I have a screenshot. That's a nice fish. I do wish you could kind of turn the fish around and take a good look at it. But alas, you can't. That is a damn big northern pike. Wow. Alrighty. So what we were using, we'll go into our inventory, was just a topwater bait. A bluegill one here. 30-pound braid. A nice setup. Yeah, as I was saying, it's they just hammered it with DLC. And really few and far between fixes. Now, as far as fishing games go, you've got Fishing Planet, which we all know. Let's be honest, if you're into fishing, we all know that. You've got Russian fishing, which honestly is, unfortunately, it is a online pay to win, if you like, style. But that is probably one of the best fishing games out there right now. It really, truly is. It's got a sense of survival in it, where you need to eat and stuff like that. You can craft. And realistic. Once they get to America's stuff with bass and all of that, oh my god. It's realistic. It truly, truly is realistic. It's a very, very good game. And you got this, which is arcade. I don't think it's supposed to be a simulator by any means, but the way the fish fight, hopefully you'll see it. And the times where I'm not going to catch a lot of crap, I'm probably just going to either nuke the recording and come back, or just fast time through these sections. And put my phone in as a radio and just fish. I've been wanting to play this game last night and I didn't get a chance to. And this is also a game that I'm learning the ways of it, because I'm using sort of real world techniques that I know, and to be honest, to no avail. I will be very honest. And there's some movements, like, I'm using this off an Xbox controller, you guys can quite clearly see that, but like twitching and stuff like that, I've never been able to figure out how to do it. It has tutorial videos, but the tutorial videos are just a pile of crap. Like, you can't skip through the video to get to the spot you want to refresh your memory, so it's a case of, you gotta sit there and watch the whole damn thing. Don't want to do that. Oh, you see the fish there? Right there. Now, another thing in the game, I don't know anyone that may stumble across this than those. Oh, you see the bass over there? Go on, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it, bite it. You can see it over there. Are the fish always under the water? Is it like a fish on? See, this is what I mean. Look what's going on with the bite and the fish. Like, no, that doesn't happen. The fight's got better, but hell, if I saw a bass do this, I'd be worried for it. No. That was too much tension. This just is so wrong. And there's the carp fishing in the game, which is something that I just don't do that often unless I want to get tired, go to sleep. Sorry, any of you guys that like carp fishing, but I call it crap fishing for a reason. I find it boring. But bass fishing, lure fishing, that's where I'm at. IRL as well. This is what I like. But the way the bass fight at times are just so wrong. So, this is a 5-pound largemouth. Not bad. Some of the things that another thing I reamed on the game for when I first did a video on is the coloration on the bass. The greeny colour. Yeah, the lighter colour towards the bottom, yeah. You see on top of the gill plate, which I wish I could show you where it is, but just on top of the gill plate there, you can see a blue colour. I don't know, but any bass pictures I've seen online, bass that I have caught personally, but I understand bass change their colours depending on where they are in the world even. But different water bodies, I've never seen blue on a bass. Yeah, something that is kind of, yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, hey, caught a fish. We'll take it. You can see the fish finder here as well. No idea how that works. I know how a fish finder works in real life, but that's something that they need to improve on. Fish are obviously top water, that's why I'm using top water method right now. But where are these fish? Are they in front of me? Are they to the left of me? Are they to the right of me? Are they literally going right underneath the boat? Where is that picture coming from in relation to where I am right now? I just don't know. Is it where I'm looking sort of thing? Because I've done it on purpose several times in the past. I've gone over what would appear to be a shoal of fish when I've been driving along, turned back around to try and get them again to show up on the radar or the sounder, and they don't. Like, hey, fish on again. Whoa. It's a case of, where did they go? What have we got here? Another bass? Yeah, another bass. See, this one's fighting kind of what you consider okay. Until it does that. Now we do have a trolling motor as well. Boom. See, more blue on the gill plate, another largemouth. £4. Not too shabby. So we'll do a bit of trolling motor. I'm gonna kind of creep up through this area here. Kind of looks very, very fishy to me, real life. But again, does the game work like that? And again, we're getting some fish going by. Are they going underneath the boat? Where are they going? Now you can say, oh, look at the tutorials. Okay, we'll go to tutorial videos, and it's literally just videos that you can't skip through. It'd be nice if it was like ones that you could either skip, or if Dovetail had a fishing world sim, fishing sim world, whatever it's called again, YouTube channel. Put these videos on there so we can go back and use it as reference, please. But they're decent videos. It's just there's a lot of dravel before you get to it, and I think there are a lot of them are outdated. Like this one's got a pike on there. Okay, so as far as the game goes, where are the pike going to be? We caught one, and we caught one big one too. So hopefully I'm in the roughly right area, and looks like the wind's getting up to. So we'll throw out a couple more times. Oh, actually, throw up the trawler motor too. Seems like there's still top water bite. I set the time for afternoon, I think it was. Which I usually fish morning and plan to go through the day, but I'm not sure if the time actually works like that, or whether it locks you into one time. Weather and cloud and stuff like that, I keep dynamic. To keep it different, I think we just had a fish appear there. Because this is top water, we may get a fish when we go through the pads. Yep, no, that was only a good strike. So somewhat real world technique, and here it comes snapping towards the boat. Chin pickerel. Look at that little guy. £3. Yeah, chin pickerel. Nice. Admittedly, up until the point of me hitting the record button, I was kind of doing crappy. I highly doubt we'll get something again. Well. Okay, so there is some... Is that another chin pickerel? There is some real life techniques there as far as going through pads then. Oh wow, beautiful colours on that. Grab that as a picture. What do we got there? Another chin pickerel. £5 personal best. Very nice. And you can see I'm kind of a low level. I'll be completely honest, I don't do competitions, I don't do anything like that online when I say this, although I may here now and again free roam, if you like, free fish online, but won't go into competitions. I'll openly say I cheated in all of the money and stuff for the equipment. I'm not going to go into competitions and cheat that type of stuff, I'm just not into that, personally. Apparently there has been quite the issue with that, look on Steam forums, but I don't go online in general. Yeah, nothing this time. I'm not too surprised. Let's try those other pads right in front of us here. So you can go first person as well, if you so wish. Now you don't have full reign of the boat. You can see you're kind of locked into this little area, but you can go 360. And yes, you can drive the boat if that's what you're wondering. Yeah, see, look at all of those fish top water. Like, where are they? Into relation to me. I'd love to be... Right, reset the cast. That was absolutely crap. At times I think the sounder just throws fish there that aren't actually there. I really do. How long have we gone? 15 minutes already, dang. Nothing that time. And we'll come right up, nose straight up to the pads and literally fish right on through them. We'll probably get a fish through here, I would imagine. I'll probably keep this video fairly short, to be honest with you. I just thought I'd record it. Fish on, poor strike. Oh, it's a gar. I better not lose this. I have wanted to get this. This is a new species they only just added in. I didn't think gar bit top water. Look at that beauty. Get ready with the... I know you guys will hear the camera, but I don't even care. A long-nosed gar. Something that is most definitely not in the UK. Such a peculiar looking fish. Alright, one more. Beautiful. Alright, I think just need muskie now too. If I get a muskie, then I've caught. Okay, this is a good little area. Show it on the map. I had a feeling up here, so I spawned in on that area that's yellow in the docks, and I just went straight up here. And, well, I'm gonna remember this area. Now, unfortunately, there's no trolling in the game, which is surprising. You can somewhat troll using the well, the trolling motor and just have your line out there, you holding it, but I don't think you get any fish from it. I've tried it in the past and I've not caught anything, so does it work? I don't know. I would give a couple more casts and move on out of this location, probably show you a bit of boat driving and wrap it up. So if you're remotely into fishing, it's a decent game. And the fact is one of these games where it's not online as you have to put money into it, gold and crap like that. Yeah, it's all well and good. It's just DLC, but that's Dovetail for you. Unfortunately. Alright, well, one more cast. This is the one more cast. And I'll move on. And talk about boat physics. Which don't need to be perfect, but... Oh, poor. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's a bass. It's, I hope they fix this, because this is just ridiculous. Like, there is next to no fighting involved. Like this right here. Like if you're into fishing, is that bass? That could be a walleye. I think that's a walleye. Oh, it is a walleye. Beautiful one too. One thing I'll give them credit for, the fish models are actually really good. £5 walleye, nice. I've never caught a walleye IRL. Always wanted to. Now the reason I'm taking so many photos is one for thumbnails and two, well, throw them up on Facebook or whatnot. Beautiful. That was a nice fish. Well, I did say one more cast. Well, that was the last cast, so I'll stay true to that. So, we'll go and lift up the trolling motor, which does actually lift up, and switch to driving. So, you get your map, you get your sounder, which I straight up think doesn't really work properly, your temperature, which I've got it in Fahrenheit. You can either have it in imperial or metric. I've got it so I've got the speed as miles an hour, the fish in pounds, which I understand, but temperature's at 50, well, Fahrenheit, so I think that's probably high teens, if memory serves correctly. So we'll back the boat up, which it does have reverse, but it is... the motor doesn't move and it's just pivots. It's horrible. We'll try and get out of here nicely. And go slow. Could you imagine doing this when we didn't have a trolling motor? They had the trolling motor model for a long time. This is a beautiful fishing area. But like, we've just gone past all of these fish here. Now, I think we can all agree, and we can see where I just came from. I'll go back this way. And it's going to make a liar out of me because it's still there. So we have, what, 5 small ones and then a big one. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn around. So there should be the same fish there. And indeed, it changed. So you got small, big, again. Now I'm just doing this for myself as well, actually. Small, big, small. Okay, they are still there. Impressive. Alright, let's get up to speed so I can show you guys this, and then I'll call the video here. So this boat is the one, this has got a Ridge Monkey skin on it. I think it's from the Tourmaline pack. You can see where it deepens up here too, actually. There's a nice hole. We're all top water right now. And does 75 mile an hour. It moves. It really does. It gets up on the plane and just goes. There's no first-person camera for this, which sucks. I wish there was. Hopefully they will add one at one point. The wake on the boat isn't the best. It's definitely just PNGs being thrown out the back. They look legit, but we've got a boat and it is, well, to be fair, it is decent and, well, your typical bass boat. It does absolutely shift, and I didn't realise, but the steering wheel actually moves too, and throttle. But you can't modulate the throttle. Like, I will barely push on the trigger and we'll do 1 mile an hour. I'll bump it up slightly more. And it's kind of hovering it, but I'm having to be very, very gentle. Okay, can do it. You just got to be careful. But even then, you're doing 30 mile an hour on the water, which, yeah, it is fast. Where if you're just poodling along, checking out stuff on the motor, you probably want to be around here, maybe 10 mile an hour max. Then, arguably, you could say, why don't you just use a trolling motor? So be it. So, that is Fishing Sim World. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If there's enough interest, I may bring it back on Sundays here and there, and carry on every once in a while. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will see you guys on Monday for Marwell Manor Farm. For any of the regulars, for farm some stuff. Till next time, catch you guys later. See ya.